Hola, Miles. I just wanted to put together this Screencastify so that you can see how to use the digital notebook, how to submit assignments, and also give you ideas on how to keep organized. So within the digital notebook are all of the notes, the video tutorials, and the assignments that are due. So let me show you. The first thing you're going to do is create a Flipgrid. You access that Flipgrid, our page. There's Flipgrid right there. You go down to Topics. You find your block. Here you will be responding to the other students' slides that they designed and put audio into. I included the link to your class's slides. So you can go through and read about your classmates and respond in a Flipgrid of about 2 minutes, talking about some common interests, maybe something that you discovered about someone that you didn't know. Maybe you as well, like the movie Good Will Hunting, like Grace, and so you'd talk about that. So that is what you do for Conozcamos, the 20-point slide. I suggest working on that tonight and Saturday. I'm going to try and give you an idea of how to break this down so that you're not overwhelmed, but just give yourself tonight to start to think about what you're going to say, and Saturday, you can record it. Moving on, you have practice with the vocabulary. I have linked the vocab list here. This is VHL Central to access our course. I included a quick little screencast on how to submit assignments on VHL Central. As you can see here, these are the exercises you have to do within VHL Central. When you open up the page and you search our class and you see that these are what's assigned, you need to complete these 5 assignments. The Quizlet is just optional. You don't have to do that. It's just extra practice. And here, you're going to be responding to these 5 questions by inserting audio into the slide. I suggest doing slides 5 and 6 on Sunday. Again, just to break up the work so you don't have everything on one day and feel overwhelmed. To record yourself and insert audio, I suggest going to vocaroo.com. You just hit the red record button. Hola, ¿cómo estás, Miles? You click on Save and Share. You want to download, and I have it right there. You go to your drive. I would go to your Spanish 4 folder, lesson that we're working on, which is lesson 1. What you have to do is right-click, upload file. I would probably rename that. I will say, Hola, Miles. You open. Oops, because I didn't select it. So you want to make sure you select it. And it uploads, and it's right there. Hola, Miles. Then you go to your slide. And you insert it. Go to Insert, Audio. I forgot to mention, at the beginning of all of this, you want to make sure you're making a copy, and then you're naming the slide presentation. You're naming the digital notebook, Miles Warden. You need to make a copy of the slides, name it your name, because you will be submitting the slide into Canvas. But back to this. selected Ola Miles. It's creating. Boop. There it is. There's my audio response. And I would just maybe make it bigger. There you go. Easy stuff. Again, I would do Konoscamos. Think about that tonight. Think about what you're going to say. Then record on the flip grid on Canvas Saturday. Sunday, I would take care of the VHL exercises on slide 5. Insert your audio for slide 6. Moving on, we have No Me Ama, which is a great video short. You can either watch that through VHL Central. I've assigned it on VHL Central, or you can watch it through the link right here. I found it on YouTube. Then you have some activities on VHL Central to complete about No Me Ama. I suggest doing this on Monday. It's a fun, about 20-minute cortometraje to watch, and then just do these activities on VHL Central. For Tuesday, what I suggest is doing the present indicative exercises. I have the notes here for you, and these are the exercises to complete for the present indicative. I would do that Tuesday. Here's a Quizlet to practice. It's not required. You don't have to do it if you don't want to. A student survey, not required. You don't have to do it if you don't want to. If you notice as well, the assignments you have to complete have the lightning bolt. These are the total amount of points you can achieve, and then gracias. So again, what I suggest you do is tonight, look over our class's slides, think about what you have in common with people, what you want to comment on, and complete the Conozcamos flip grid on Saturday. Moving on through the digital notebook, do the VHL Central exercises that pertain to the vocab, going on to VHL Central. Here, you're inserting audio. Again, I suggest using Vocaroo because it's really easy. You download it after you record, upload the file into your drive, and then you can insert it into the slide. Monday, I suggest doing the No Me Ama, watching the cortometraje, and completing the exercises on VHL. And Tuesday, I suggest working on the present indicative. Again, you need to make a copy of this to be typing onto the slides, inserting audio. Making a copy, you do File, Make a Copy, entire presentation. You would type your name, make sure you put that in your Spanish 4 folder. So as you can see, I have lots of subfolders. Here's Spanish 4, level 1. I have our first lesson right here. And I have a separate folder for all of my digital notebooks, so that's where I would place it. Just it's important to keep a record of these because it has all of your notes. So let me show you how to submit on Canvas. So let's go back to the beginning of our home page. I'm going to go to Student View so you can follow along. You've completed everything in the digital notebook. You go to Assignments. You then select the week that we're working in, Semana Dos. I always name it the week that we're in and the dates. Also within the assignment, you see I have a link to the digital notebook. Also, you can see I list all of the work that you have to do for that week. So what you want to do now is submit the digital notebook. So you submit assignment. You need to make sure you choose from your drive. If you don't do that, you're going to get a domain error message. Select File. And there it is. Let's pretend that says Miles Warden. That's the one that you're working on. You want to submit, add, and then submit. I'm not going to add and submit it because then what it does, can't do a tutorial for my other classes. So that's how you use the digital notebook for this week. I suggested how you break it down for the week and turn in your assignments. Please, if you have any questions, come see me. And I'm so excited you're in this class. You did great participating today, and I can't wait to see you next week. Talk to you soon. Go Smiles.